Hello, dear students. Welcome to I-Fal. My name is Teacher Nikki, and I am here to have another video lesson with you. So I am so excited to talk about a new topic for you today that will help you understand and construct better sentences using the English language. I know that these lessons will be very helpful for you to communicate using the English language that are grammatically correct and properly constructed, considering that we will be talking about some grammar topics. So I want you to concentrate on our lesson today, pay attention to our sample sentences, and please practice them very well even after the class. So let's go ahead and start our lesson. Let's go.
So for the next modal verb that we have here, let's go ahead and discuss would. Okay? So would is a modal verb most commonly used to create conditional verb forms or conditional sentences. It also serves as the past form of the modal verb will. Additionally, would can indicate repetition in the past. Okay, so let's understand the meaning or how the usages are applied in sentences. So the first one, if he were an actor, he would be in adventure movies. Okay, so this is a conditional in the present form. Okay, so if he were an actor, he would be in adventure movies. So that is the condition. Next one, I knew that she would be very successful in her career. So this is the past of will. The sentence actually is emphasizing that in the past you knew or you thought that she would be a very successful person in her career. Okay. Now, the next one, when they first met, they would always have picnics on the beach. Okay. So, in this case, we are actually talking about repetition or habits. Okay. So you're saying that in the past, okay, they would always do something, okay? But it also means that in the present time, these action is not existing anymore and they don't do it anymore, okay? So please remember that would is usually used for conditional as the past of will and for repetition or past habits. Okay. Now, for us to better understand that, let's see this table here. So we also have the past, present, and future for would when we talk about conditional. Now, if we're talking about conditional pertaining to the present time, so let's see this example here. If I were president, I would cut the cost of education. So you are imagining about the present situation. So this falls under the second conditional, which is the present unrealistic situation or condition. Okay. So the negative there, if I were president, I would not raise taxes. Okay. Next one, for number two, the past tense. If I had been president, I would have cut the cost of education. So this falls under the third conditional. So number three, for the future, if I were elected president next year, this is mixed conditional, I would cut the cost of education. Okay? For the negative, if I had been president, I wouldn't have raised taxes. Or if I were president, I would not sign the tax increase next week. Okay? Next usage is will as the past of would as the past of will. Okay? So example sentences here. I said I would help you. Okay, I said I would help you. So, next one, he told me he would be here before 8. So in this case, it's actually repeated speech or reported speech, I mean. Okay, for negative forms, I said I wouldn't help you. Or he told me he would not be there or here before 8. Okay? And would for repetition in the past. So we have when I was a kid, I would always go to the beach. Or when he was young, he would always do his homework. Okay? So as you can see, all of this are actually in the past, and it actually tells something that was repeatedly done in the past. So therefore, they could use would. For negative, when I was a kid, I wouldn't go into the water by myself. When he got older, he would never do this, never do his homework. So you can also use used to talk about this past habits. Okay?
So I hope you find our lesson today very helpful. So as I always say, the secret in making your communication skills in English better is constant practice. So I want you to please keep on practicing all the lessons that we've had in the past and even this present lesson. So I know that you can do it really well and you'll improve yourself eventually. So just keep believing in yourself and practice more, okay? Now, please stay tuned to our more lessons here in I-Fal, and please visit our website that I will flash on the next screen. I also encourage you to please subscribe to our classes because we have a lot of amazing teachers that will help you and guide you in improving your English skills. So once again, this is Teacher Nikki. So I'll just see you again on the next classes and video lessons that we're going to have. I know that we will have more amazing lessons in the future. So stay tuned and good luck. Study harder and I'll see you next time. Bye.